1 month करो screen recording.
अभी चालू हो गया.
अभी वापस करो नाटक.
यार इतना चिल्लाया विकास बाहर आके मेरे पे चिल्ला के गया ये सब हुआ एंड यू लाइक अभी वापस करो व्हाट द फक. और तुम लोग फोन के फ्रंट कैमरा से कर रहे हो क्या बैक कैमरा से करो.
आपका फोन रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है. ओके गाइस आई एम स्टार्टिंग द वीडियो.
रुको. वेट.
नहीं डाला है अब तक. तुम अपना बैक कैमरा करी तो
दिख भी नहीं रहा है वीडियो में.
हाय. फोन सारे रिकॉर्ड हो रहे हैं.
रिकॉर्ड चालू कर दो ना रिकॉर्डिंग अभी.
stupid it's recording we can't.
अच्छा रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है. सॉरी.
Once a garbage is always a garbage.
हमारा फोन रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है.
मेरा ट्रायल चल रहा है. सॉरी.
अरे मैं बंद कर रही हूँ मेरा कैमरा. And today, because all thanks to the coronavirus again, we are doing our finale like this. Yeah, like there's no one here, you know. This is a finale which is being shot by me on my phone because my team is working from home and we are doing a remote podcast with the team. Say yeah. Yes, you really need to fuck it up.
Hi.
What is this?
Hi. और क्या बोलूं?
We have
So guys, how do you guys feel about this? I feel a little sad but still excited because we are trying a new format.
Yeah.
Every season we have some or the other new format for our podcast.
And it's just so awesome, right?
Yes.
Now we are taking this on digital
the
level.
fact that now, you know, we have completed 2 seasons. Actually, this season was honestly supposed to be longer, but owing to the circumstances, we decided to cut it short and end it with this finale, with the team talking about their experiences all throughout season 2, post the end of season 1, basically, because we did a lot of things even before the season started. So we are going to talk about all of that. But you know what makes me really happy? Ask me, guys.
What makes you really happy?
What makes you happy?
Oh my.
Okay, so what makes me really happy is,
Hi.
yeah, now that you have asked, so what makes me really happy is the fact that how we have inspired the whole of Surat to do podcasts.
I know, right?
Yeah, like it's I feel it's an achievement because you know in a tier 2 city already you know content being consumed in a different format is something which is slow as a process, but we have seen there has been enormous growth of podcast listeners, you know, and we have seen that not just in Surat but overall. Like Shrija and I have participated in the Voice of Anchor you know, boot camp, which was done by Spotify India and Anchor India. And we learned so much, right, Shrija? And I feel that the fact that we could be one of the forerunners in establishing a successful podcast in the city, and the fact that everybody is so inspired by it, even like people who have been on our show in the season, some of them have also considered doing a podcast now, and it makes me really happy. It was a great experience with Spotify's team and Anchor's team and Winkle India's team to learn about podcasting. The fact that we were selected from among like about 70 podcasters from the country, it's a big deal, you know, and everything I feel has inspired people in the city also. Like they may or may not accept it, but you know, that I just feel that very happy that you know, like for instance, you know, Shad Bagrecha, who was there in season 1, you know, he had told me he had come to the episode of the podcast. He told me that I always wanted to come, and it was on my vision board. And thanks to you, I am on a podcast, and that just makes me happy. You know, like it's a good thing. And I'm speaking a lot, I feel, because I want all of y'all to speak. Because guys, you know what today we thought of doing is we are crazy fans of Kim Kardashian, and there is no doubt about it. Not just Kim, like the Kardashian and Jenner family, in like overall.
And our reel is going viral.
Yeah, Yash and I did a reel also on like being Courtney and Chloe. So I think So I was very inspired by it, and I thought when this happened कि lockdown हो रहा है क्या करें अभी lockdown तो नहीं हो रहा है, but for safety's sake we have put ourselves under self lockdown. Plus Vikas is COVID positive right now, that's why he's not a part of this, not because I did not call him, but because he's sick.
Just to be clear,
We did invite him, but
Only
Clear.
excuses. Excuses.
No, it's
only.
not an excuse, bitch.
we did invite. I did invite him.
Yeah, she did. But so when that happened, we thought and I discussed the idea with Shuja. So this is for Yash and Raima telling you the background to this episode of the Rambling Teapot. I love how the Keeping Up with the Kardashian finales are scripted. It's really nice. They just sit together, eat, and they talk about whatever happened in the season. They talk about some footage which never went live. And so I felt that we can definitely nobody is as fun as my team, right? We are just awesome.
OGs. We are OGs.
And we are forever the team. I never felt when Raima left that she stopped being a part of the team. She continues being a part of the team. And so same is for Yash. They're always there. It doesn't even feel like they are not a part of the team. Like any function, any event, any flea, any shoot, and they will be there. So I think I also take pride in the fact that I have built a team like that. That's what. So we thought this is family, and just like and very crazy like the Kardashian family. So we should talk about things that have happened in the season. So if Yash and Raima were not aware of what we are doing, this is what we are doing. Okay, are you excited about it?
Yes.
Yes.
Nobody seems excited.
Yes.
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 Oh my god. Okay, so let's Shrija, what was what was your best memory from last season? What was there? Best, worst, anything you can actually talk about.
Okay, I am gonna share an awkward experience, when I went viral as a person who was involved in a love scandal. I was made a real meme where I was, instigated to being in love with somebody.
So can we take names here, Shrija? Do you want to talk about it? I didn't.
No.
This first of all, this is not season 2. This is season 1, and she's so stuck over season 1 ka episode. She's so stuck that I'm asking her what's the best from season 2. She tells me, when I
last season, season तो चल ही रहा है.
Last season talking about the good but चोर पकड़ा गया. God, Shicha, oh my God.
वो कौन सा गाना था? वो कौन सा गाना था?
Wait, I'm also confused. I'm also confused.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah,
Right.
that was that's a memory. That's a memory that I'll never forget.
Okay. And what about this season?
This season, I think I love our new edition that we've done, the New York Studios. There's so much fun, making people blindfold and taste stuff. They go weird, and we have so much fun. Just looking at them, we were trying to hold our laughter because it's recording, and we couldn't. So
it's recording.
I mean, in one of those blindfold tests, Pankti actually ate it.
She was not supposed to.
Taste. I was like, "Asan hai, chalega." Oh my God. Which was your favorite memory of the season?
My favorite.
To be specific.
Yeah.
This
My favorite time was when we are shooting for our music video, and
Okay.
And the thing is everything is going very slow, and Nikita is like, what the fuck is happening? यहाँ पे मेरा बैकअप जा रहा है, तुम लोग कब चालू करोगे? कितना टाइम लगेगा?
light जा रही है, light जा रही है, जल्दी करो.
And I was like, calm down, tissue, remove your sweat, tissue, remove your sweat. और यहाँ पे हमारी हमारी सबसे चहेती गार्बेज जिसको एक्टिंग का ए ही नहीं आता, उसको 10 बार टेक लेना पड़ रहा था.
But I swear, I think a lot of that stress was because Shrija couldn't be a part of that video. Like, because she fell sick and she was hospitalized,
Yeah.
without COVID. She did not have corona, she just had asthma. If that makes any of a consolation. But yeah, you're taking an asthma, that's insensitive to asthma patients, which also includes me, okay?
एंड
Yeah.
हम लोग यहाँ तक रेडी हो गए थे कि श्रीजा को व्हील चेयर पे लेके आते हैं ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर के
Cameo.
साथ और shoot करते
डीजे का
As
कैमियो.
how-
Who's in your head, in your head?
नहीं ऑक्सीजन मास्क के साथ
But
ऑक्सीजन
you
मास्क.
are not like, I saw you in the hospital. You were like, you were bumbling from the hospital, fuck you, bitch. He was like, okay, new space, let's bumble. Or Anna did not know about this.
No, it's
No.
Oh, she was bumbling from the hospital. I know this because I had gone to see her twice, I think twice or thrice, and plus I
I
was
like the
so
spirit
sick,
though.
I saw her doctor. That I went, do you think I need to be hospitalized? Because I also don't feel very well about it.
Yes,
yeah.
I like the spirit though.
and the weird part is like Nikita is like यहाँ पे ही दूसरा वाला बेड जो खाली है वहाँ पे ही आ जाती हूँ मैं हॉस्पिटल में.
We actually had those conversations.
Yeah.
Like ये बगल में आ जाते हो हम दोनों यहाँ बैठ के काम करेंगे. Like
Yeah.
जरूर.
Well, of worse in the season, but the best being the fact that we could actually bag such a great brand like Samara Tea as our tea sponsor. Like it, it really makes me happy that in the second season itself, the amount of love we received from the Surat Sweethearts community of Surat Sweethearts, that a brand like Samara saw the value which is associated with being with just partnering with us, and they have been so supportive in terms of everything we want to do. Like we wanted to do Halloween, but for logistical reasons, it got cancelled. Then I took some time to plan, and then we shot the Surat's first box pop video at the street flea. We have been like a lot of Surat first, right? It just feels good. So, and they were always, and there was this one point where I was pitching the ideas कि हम Halloween नहीं कर रहे, so what else should be done for this activation. And I had pitched a couple of ideas to Dheer, who's the founder of Samara. And what I loved the most, the fact, he told me, what you're pitching might be like the other ideas which I was pitching, they were very good for Samara. But he said that, but it's also about rambling teapot, and if you want more people to know about you, I feel that the flea idea is better for you. And it was such a nice feeling that, he was, I mean, like they have been such perfect sponsors and such a great relationship we could share over it, that he actually considered, and the fact that I was considering Samara more than Rambling Teapot and he was considering Rambling Teapot more than Samara, it just sort of balanced it out, and I think now talking about the street flea, I think Raima missed it. Raima definitely missed it. It was crazy fun with the teacups because
before you say that, let's do a cheers for Samara team.
Yeah, cheers for Samara team. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Yeah.
So in that shoot, it was like crazy. मेरा तो पैर टूटा था. पूरा season ही मेरा पैर टूटा था. So
that's one
so
hilarious story again.
Yeah, that is Raima's fault. Yes, Raima.
It's not my fault. It was
Okay,
not my
Raima,
fault.
you have to tell the story. You have to narrate the story. Go on. How did you break Nikita's leg?
I did not break Nikita's leg. FYI. So me and Nikita were on a scooty and she was sitting right behind me. And she was getting down from the scooty and her pajama got stuck in.
It was not pajama, for your kind information. It was plazo. Okay. Yeah.
High five, guys. Virtual high five.
So her palazzo got stuck in the stand and she just fell. She fell and for 2 minutes she was like, क्या हो रहा है? क्या हो रहा है? Then she was like, मेरा पैर टूट गया. And she was sweating. She was sweating like crazy.
Of
Did
course,
you hear a katak sound? Did you like
I
ASMR?
thought
And then everyone came, they helped, and we got a rickshaw. And I was asking Nikita, मैं अपनी स्कूटी पे आऊँ या आपके साथ रिक्शा में आऊँ? She was
and
How
like,
dare you?
because I was so dazed, I couldn't speak, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
and then रास्ते में I had to do all the phone calls. I called Shrija, I called Yash. They were like, हम आ रहे हैं hospital, हम आ रहे हैं. Like, आ जाओ.
Nahin, the thing is like when she called
it's
us,
also
she
for
said,
my husband because all the people who are listening and watching this, it's not like my husband wasn't informed that I got a fracture.
He was the first one to be informed. He was the first one to be informed.
Yeah.
and included.
And included for a change.
Finally.
And
Yeah, like
and the funny part is like Raima is calling me and she's like, तुम कहाँ हो? निकिता का पैर टूट गया. And I was like, मजाक मत कर यार, सोने दे मेरे को, मैं अभी आया तुम लोगों से मिलके. And she's like, नहीं मैं सच बोल रही हूँ. अल्लाह ठीक है, आता हूँ मैं.
No, but
And then we were vlogging in the hospital.
yeah, we vlogged
We
in
were
the
completing Nikita's vlog.
but
house.
the
Always
reason why
questions, guys, always. So yeah. So yeah.
coming
So
back to
yeah, so
Strictly.
strictly coming to Strictly, I think my most like although I was not like legit part of it क्योंकि मैं बाहर बैठी थी and you know Bhumika, Anshul and Shrija went to ask questions around about relationships, hookups and all of that to the people of Surat, like real people of Surat. And there was this one moment where Bhumika legit dropped tea on Aryan. It was like, it was hilarious. I feel that was like really funny. And then there was this one auntie, I don't know what went wrong with Shrija, why would she go and make her so uncomfortable. She goes like, आपको कभी प्यार हुआ है? And the auntie goes like the numb. Like she's not saying shit. So we were like, I'm like, what is this? Why would you do this? Has she given permission to put this video? And then Shija is like, yeah, she has, and all of that. So I was like, okay.
It was a crazy experience. Like Yash and we were walking. Okay, so
Yeah.
we planned like you know we saw some guys and Yash was like ये hot है इसको पूछते हैं. I'm like yeah.
And I was literally doing,
You do what? You go find hot people. मतलब what the fuck? So hot people से याद आया. Yash, did you find someone very hot in this season?
not in this season actually, last season maybe.
Ooh, why is that? My
Spill the tea.
entire team found people hot in last season.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
Because the thing is like this season there is not that much of boy or man included in our podcast.
Girl power.
And in street view also I'm literally doing like natural wala, right swipe, left swipe, right swipe, left swipe.
इस बार नहीं बोला thank you. Next.
नहीं वो सी मैं गार्बेज को देख के ही बोलता हूँ थैंक यू नेक्स्ट.
For those who
Garbage.
don't know what is this garbage reference, so Yash calls Raima garbage. So I have no idea why, but he does. So yeah. So
They're like
I promote such behavior, but yeah.
they seem like enemies like in last janam if anybody believes in afterlife. I
We are not enemies, we are frenemies.
enemies.
So frenemies se yaad aaya. Remember for this season, like just before this season, we also got our first magazine feature in Surat, which was like a daily night. जिसके photos हमने यहाँ बनवा के रखे हैं.
We all
Which is
look so
so
gorgeous.
nice. Yeah, we're so gorgeous.
Yes.
So
Gorge.
I it was really nice, like what Design Avenue did for us, like getting us like a full-fledged shoot done and get us featured in their magazine. I think that was also very sweet, and it was such a new experience. Like I felt so much better designing like a magazine page also, and the fact that Anshul still says that, I love how you designed it and we should work more magazine makes me happy.
But the part I like about the shoot is the memes that we made and that went viral. And some memes that did not come out but were very
Yeah.
funny.
I was waiting for those memes actually.
See, not everything needs to come out, but the ones which have come out are very nice,
funny.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which I'm
So-
looking very pathetic.
वो
Just to
तो
be in,
अभी
वो तो
तो
हर रोज
का नजरिया होता है, नजरिया, It is about नजरिया. It is not about looks. अगर तुम अपने आप को वैसे
नजरिया.
देखते हो, तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. So many things we did this season, right? Like for the very fact that we actually ended up making these mugs for Rambling Teapot,
And the dad.
and the and
I,
and the this season we have done so many new things. Like for instance, doing this cup, like the Rambling Teapot mug, and then doing the Rambling Teapot little notebook. I feel so happy about it. Like we have been so creative, and we tried so many new things, from having like getting featured in magazine, doing a music video. We should talk more about the music video, next. But
Later.
the music
जब तो
video.
फोमो होगा.
Later. I pushed it to the
It's not
later.
even Shrija Momo. I think a lot of my yelling could have been little if, honestly, if Shrija was around. But I really need to take this moment to thank the other kids who I have had during the Crossroad launch of our DCMP collection, Wildest Dreams, is definitely, Anchal, Rashi, Anushka, and even Anam, and they were so much helpful during that shoot, Yash के लिए बहुत नया था, and he needed help, and he would use it on them also, but he did not need it because he understands how, like that's like just us working under pressure.
Yeah.
Yelling at everyone, like but honestly, it was a great show. We did great, although I was not very happy about the quality of content that came out, and and it seems like I ruined relationship with a lot of people because I walked out of a meeting crying, because in Surat people don't understand how to deal with clients. Definitely not. But it's okay. I wasted some money. It's fine, but it's not fine, but it's fine. It's like that because I also built really good relationships, and I could also see, that there are a lot of times you will have these situations where you might end up investing a lot of money as an entrepreneur, and it might not work out, but you just have to move on, it's like that. So, yeah, so, but I feel that it was great, and the fact all the people who had supported us in the video, like Suruchi Parekh, I mean, like, I had reached that point because of work pressure. I had reached that point where I was like, what the fuck, man, I can't just go do styling and all of that. And Suruchi ko maine rote hue bola, and Suruchi is like, listen, you just tell me what do you want to wear. I will get you a dress made. In 2 days, she got the dress made and sent it across. She sent a dress for Raima also, then, and all the other styling partners, like Kala Bazaar from Baroda, Nikita, the founder of Kala Bazaar. I told her, and in that night, that day itself, it was couriered, and the next day it was with me, And similarly, Drip Stack, we kept calling them up and be like, "Arey, do log aur bhar gaya, aap aur 2 t-shirts bhej do na." And they were so nice, they were like, they did not ask us anything, they just did, Ravina, Ravina just said that samne se bola, Nikita, I would love to, choreograph this for you. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, let me do the hook step. And she choreographed it, taught her 2 of her students. Then she came and taught the entire group there, It was fun also. Shija missed a lot of it, but it was fun also. But also the kind of relationships that we have built with these people who have like readily stepped forward to help us. It again just like makes me so happy. But yeah, but you know what's the funniest part of this video? And I keep saying this constantly, okay? Although this video में we did a cover song, right? Like हमने cover बनाया था Jonas Brothers के song का, which Mihir and his bandmates like from Journey to Nowhere did it. And but in the music video, हमारे Shrey fucking show, okay? At one point, I had reached the point where I was pulling Mihir. I'm like, इधर आओ, video में दिखोगे नहीं तो, because Shrey was like
Stealing the show.
God, he's so amazing with the camera. And he was like, you know, dancing around and the final cut में दिखता है भीड़ तो दिख नहीं रहा है, Shrey दिख रहा है dancing with me. But he legit became the Justin Bieber of pop star, you know, here because he really did not sing it, but he was so amazing.
And the amazing part was like the big teapot, and you were going inside, and Raima is like, इसमें जाना कैसे है? इसमें जाना कैसे है?
Forgot about that. Yeah, we had like a life-size teapot, like the
Yeah.
white.
Life.
Sorry guys if I'm missing names who helped us during the season. Like one of the biggest help was from White Flea, you know, like Neil and Preksha. They actually created the life-size teapot for us and placed it at the flea, and we could, you know, we went inside it and we were like, it was really nice. And Rana was supposed to drop tea on me, you know, like and
हाथ दुख गया था करते करते.
Sounds
yeah,
so much fun. I am dying out of FOMO.
Yeah, you should because it was legit very fun. Despite all the pressure, it was fun. It was crazy fun, matlab,
And
you know.
the most irritating part was like when I have to do the shoot like that cut while drinking tea, like iced tea from that teapot, and I don't know
Okay,
that camera.
before you start the story, so we are heavily inspired by Tan Francis, you know, appearance in We Need to Calm Down, and we wanted to do that in our music video also. So yeah, she did that, drank tea from the teapot directly. So that is what he's talking about. Now, Yash, please tell us. Yeah.
Yeah, and the most irritating part was like the director he's like, one more time, one more time. I was like, how many times I have to drink that fucking tea?
And
Like,
Morgan TV ran out of tea, so he mixed water in the tea and he was drinking. बाद में भी ran out. How much of tea, na? Because you are taking tea, khatam ho gaya hai. And plus the team was, Shrija was missing. It was so much happening. We also had the stall. You know, somebody had to be at the stall also. Thank God the warehouse people were at the stall because Vikas was running around managing production, you know. So at one point we're like, क्या करें, चाय खत्म हो गई. Then we go to Good Stuff Cafe and we're like, कि सुनो ना, तुम्हारे वो छोटे bottles में वो black coffee मिलती है ना, वो दे दो, उसमें पानी मिला के चाय बना. It was crazy, but that shot came out really well. I feel that was a very nice shot. You know, so
Sexy as hell.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
very sexy.
Sexy.
thank you, thank
Sexy
you.
as hell,
Next.
yeah. But I also like the shot of Ambi and Kevin. It's very cute where they do makeup on each other, sort of a thing. That was also very cute. Like so all these points were already decided and planned, right? कि मतलब हमें पता था कि हमें ये चाहिए. Like we wanted a tea table shot, again very inspired by We Need to Calm Down. And the fact कि, you know, it's like as content creators, it's such a task कि full makeup में ऐसा सुरुचि पारेख पहन के मैं जाके table style कर रही हूँ. And the director is like, sweat कर जाओगी, क्या कर रही हो? मैंने बोला कौन करेगा styling? Who's gonna do this?
No, ये तो अलग पार्ट है. जब हम लोगों को टेबल सेट करना था and दिख रहा है, चलो डब्बा खोलो, ये पास करो, वो पास करो. I was like, धूप पे इतना मेकअप लगाने के बाद.
And then I think we don't have BTS or anything, yeah. Like we was because there was so much pressure. Raima was also late because she had an exam. She came at the running last moment पे ऐसा. So there was no one, honestly. So there is one point where Ash मुझे fan कर रहा है ऐसे करके. Makeup भी हो जाएगा. Fanning me.
I have literally sent everyone जो makeup करके आए थे, and I have to take out tissue from here, there, ये लो tissue, and I was like, Deepak, tissue लेके आ, दौड़ के he's bringing tissue.
There was a whole tissue paper roll behind the drums. For
Yeah,
especially for Nikita.
Really, मैं
फिर
बहुत
जैसे जैसे
okay,
कट होता था,
because like और एक बार नाचो एक तो guys I'm fat, okay, I'm very happy with my body, but I'm just saying I'm fat. I'm wearing like a 3.5 inches ka heels, okay, like heels, not platforms, and like a heavy, it was not a heavy dress, it was so light, I just loved that dress. That's a different story, but was there जोर जोर से नाचो, तो I'm like
What is
3 बार
जोर
जोर
से
से नाचो, I'm like, what the fuck, what is happening?
you could actually see me going blank video में. Like I'm standing, क्या करूँ आगे में?
No,
It was so
we had to
awkward.
fight.
It was so
We had
awkward.
to fight to get your shots because they removed your shots because you were blank.
Yeah.
You don't know this. We had to fight. Like, you know, we were like, I mean, excuse me, I paid you and this is my team. She's going to be there. राइमा लिप सिंक नहीं कर रही है. मैंने बोला कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता मुझे, डाल दो.
And जब वो ऐसे बोला ना कि राइमा लिप सिंक नहीं कर रहा है, I was like, RuPaul Drag Race नहीं चल रहा है, Ramen Teapot चल रहा है यहाँ पे.
Don't fuck it up. Yeah, I mean,
And the
it has been a good season. I wish we could have done because we had planned to go national level this time. We had 3 major episodes lined up and didn't happen. But of course, there is obviously another season. But right now, it's a time to take a break, stay at home, stay safe, you know, because it's important that health comes first. And also, we can't keep complaining about the government when we are really putting pressure on the government.
Yeah.
My personal view कि आप अगर safe खुद नहीं रहोगे फिर आप बोलोगे government कुछ नहीं कर रहा. Why do you want to reach that point where a lockdown comes? You know, why do you have to reach that point where, you know, hospitals में जगह नहीं है? And we have to. I know, guys, we talk very funny stuff in this, you know, in this show, but the thing is that it's I feel that this needs to go out from our side because I genuinely feel that we have to be sensitive to other people because आज चलो immunocompromised, okay, I'm immunocompromised, so you know you should not come to me because मेरे को अस्थमा है, मेरे को ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, but I have the means and source to go afford a private hospital. But what about people who are economically in not that state where they can afford a private hospital? Like I still remember the last time when I got hospitalized, my bill was about 2.8 lakhs, and I'm not even kidding, you know. So the thing is that there are so many people in this country who don't have, forget insurance, you know, they don't even have food to eat, you know, and we have to be people who are really considerate of everyone. We can't be so you know कि अरे अभी जब होएगा देखा जाएगा, ये तो वायरल फीवर ही है. आपने नहीं किया है रिसर्च, आप नहीं हो मेडिकल एसोसिएशन में, आप हु नहीं हो. So I would really feel that it would be really nice that if we take a step back and think what we are doing, because it's not just you and your family's life at stake, but the entire nations and the world's for that matter, you know. So yeah. Now having said that, we can say something funny. This is me getting serious and paranoid when it comes to coronavirus. Yeah.
Okay, let's stop talking about the video because I was not there. Let's talk about something else where I was there. That I can
Yeah,
relate
so we
to.
can talk about street flea. But I think the street flea में मेरे होते हुए भी मैं नहीं थी because you know,
Yeah.
So let's not talk about that also because I was also not there.
Let's talk about
right.
season
We
1.
got that most of the season this time. Okay, so I
And
think
she was there. She was there. Raima was there, but in a posters.
True.
Ooh,
Very
Yeah,
true.
I was visible in every video. Even in the trailers, I was visible because of that photo shoot, TDA photo shoot we had, and a beautiful
so what
picture
TDA,
hanging
that
right behind
white flea का जो हमने last में video का बनाया था ना, that's why. Every
but
video
वैसे भी
ends with that, ना? Yeah.
But she
वैसे
meant
भी I'm there, the frame right behind you.
yeah.
Yes.
यशवी है, थोड़ा दूर है, but है.
रायमा,
हट गया.
you are in my frame also, but वो थोड़ा नीचे की साइड पे है. My garbage bin.
Oh my.
Oh.
Guys, I just realized that when you do everything yourself in a home production, see, I straightened this part of my hair, and this is like wavy.
It is like Dove का शैम्पू वाला ऐड. एक तरफ Dove शैम्पू लगाया, एक तरफ नॉर्मल शैम्पू लगाया.
So guys, I feel that we have talked enough, and I think we have covered most of the stuff that had happened during this season. And but we need to end this segment and move to the next segment called Spill the Tea, because we have to spill some tea. And I feel the spilling the tea needs to be confessions, guys. And please, bitches, fucking confess. You have to. I mean, what is this? Like, we are not spilling any tea. So so I think some confessions would be really nice. And so this time, the correct stories are the correct confessions that you are gonna make, because you have to, because I'm telling you. Okay, and so let's move to the next segment. Spill the tea. Who's spilling what tea? Confession 101. Some correct confessions. So welcome you guys to the next segment of this last episode of season 2 of the Rambling Teapot Chats over Samara Chai, and this is Spill the Tea, and we are making Confessions 101. Confessions from season 1 also helps, but everybody needs to confess and stop being so safe. All right? Now, who wants to go first?
I think Yash should go first.
No, I will not go first.
Yash.
Raima.
I will go first.
Yash. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were also making a confession. I did not know that.
I'm also making a confession. No, so I'm making everybody comfortable. Everybody should know that there's a confession, right? Okay, so so one of my confessions from season 2, and I do a lot of funny things in my head, but one major thing which happened was basically in the episode of Kshitij wala jo episode tha, like the pre-finale episode. I don't know what was wrong. I was so fucking sleepy that day. Okay. And I stopped talking in the podcast. And she just went on and on because he's a speaker. I'm like, thank God he baat kar raha hai. Mera brain fucked tha, and I just fucking couldn't. At one point, I thought this is a law story. I'm like, I need to listen. And he knew it also. I told him, yeah, what is happening? I'm very sleepy. But I'm just thankfully took over and the podcast came out well, but I was really sleepy. And this is not a right thing to do when you are like leading content, but yeah, this is my confession. Yeah. See, I did not play safe.
In first season also you were like zoned out only in one of the podcasts.
Which episode I was zoned out? I was not zoned out in episodes in first.
In that workspace wala podcast.
Motherhood mein I was zoned out because I ratta wrote everything, right? Ki kya bolna hai. And then Nazneen, she's a speaker, right? Like she has been on such international platforms. So Nazneen, aisa achhi tarah se bol ke she goes like, bolo. And I was like, okay. I think it was like the quickest podcast shoot ever, because honestly, I felt that whatever I would say might be inappropriate. I don't know, like, what if somebody takes offense?
No, but after a point of time in the podcast, it turned into a heart-to-heart.
It turned into a heart-to-heart, and it became very natural, like someone who is scared of having a child right now, because of the impact of career and how impact it will have on career and how she has managed the same. I think, it was hilarious. Now, guys!
No, but I really want to point out the fact that, you take your mirror everywhere you go into the shoot. Like, yahan jana hai?
I take a mirror everywhere I go.
कार के ऊपर mirror डाल दो, चलो.
Did we put a car के ऊपर? कार के अंदर था. And yeah, like we did that for first season. I think one of the major reasons why we decided to do second season, like we convert this space into this pretty place for Rambling Teapot, was because it was very difficult. Like first season when the workspace shoot mostly because at that time they had just set it up. They didn't have mirrors, so I had to take a mirror with me, like my big mirror. And even at the egoistic shoot, they did not have a mirror, but there were a lot of glasses, right? So the reflection देख के बाल बना रहे हैं उधर. So yeah, but that's not a good. Shrija, don't try to change the topic. Okay, this is spill the tea and it's confessions 101, and you need to confess right now. Make your correct confession.
I want to make 2 confessions. Okay, the first one was that everybody knows, but it was that I had like a huge crush on somebody from season 1, which was the singer, Muhil. Unfortunately, things did not work out, but yeah, it remained a crush. Now it's over, but it was a good crush.
श्रीजा ये वही तो नहीं जिसमें मेरे को भी था.
No.
नहीं वो नहीं है, ये कोई और है.
अच्छा.
Okay, next.
The second confession is so when I'm editing videos or when I'm editing or just generally doing stuff with my team, I tend to be very passive aggressive. So
that is you in general, don't you think so?
So that is
तुम
my
वैसे भी हो ही.
no, but like confession in terms of like work stuff. So if I've offended anybody, I am extremely sorry. That's my confession.
Good one, good one.
Very sugar.
Grandma.
So in season 2, when you were shooting the Taylor Swift episode, I was like, चालू हो गए अभी कब खत्म होगा जल्दी खत्म करो मुझे यहाँ से भागना है.
Was she? You were there for the episode?
She was.
I was
Yeah.
there for the Taylor Swift episode.
Okay.
I was like कब खत्म हो गया कहाँ 3 लोगों को चालू कर दिया.
Such a bitch, na. She wants to be a part of every shoot, photo shoot. But she's not. She doesn't want to stay for the podcast.
I specifically asked before leaving कि कोई भी Rambling Teapot का shoot हो तो मुझे बुलाना. I'll be there. But उस दिन I had some meeting or something. I don't even remember क्या था. So I had to.
इसीलिए मैं इसको पता है क्रिसमस शूट में इतना पीट रहा था. मुझे पता था ये ऐसे नखरे करने वाली है.
गला दबा रहे थे तुम उसका. गला दबा रहे थे.
मार ही डालता ही मेरे को.
Okay.
And for the viewers, सच्ची में गला दबा रहा था.
हाँ ग्लव्स पहन के दबा रहा था ना फिंगरप्रिंट.
Rana, do you have more confessions?
Sadly no. जो भी होता था मैं बता देती थी.
Yeah, Rana, I don't have inhibitions. बोलो. Yes, thank you. Next. जल्दी बोलो confession.
हाँ, my confession is like जब हम लोग मैं और निकिता गए थे ड्रेस मतलब हमारे आउटफिट ढूंढने के लिए फॉर म्यूजिक वीडियो. तो आई वाज लाइक जो मुझे ज्यादा अच्छा लगेगा ना मैं निकिता को बोलूंगा ये किसी और को दे दे और इवेंचुअली बाद में निकिता वो मुझे दे देगी. तो वैसे ही
It's
हुआ.
not a confession. This is you being you.
Yeah,
It's not a confession.
we knew that. You didn't have to tell it.
Yeah. Like he selected something for himself and then he said, no, I want to wear this. And I was aware, I knew this is how it's going to be it. So I'm like,
No, I don't want to wear it. I say ये किसी और को दे दे बट बाद में मुझे ही मिला वो.
No. One more
Yash,
confession.
that's not a confession. I'm very disappointed. I'm really
Okay.
disappointed at your confessionals. None of it was correct except Shrija's confession that she had a crush on someone.
No, I have.
So the confession, the correct confession of season 2 is Shrija admitting on a live podcast that she had a crush on someone. Woo, guys! Woo! Cheers! That's legit spill the tea. Did anybody
Also-
see that? He just went up like this. No, right? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. You just. But I think the tea is also making it clear कि आप लोग बहुत बोल चुके हो. ये editing में बहुत टाइम लेने वाला है, आपको पता भी नहीं है आपको कैसे एडिटिंग करनी है. So on that note, I think we should end it. This had been a good run. I think we had a lot of fun in season 2. We wish we could have done the national level podcast which we had in mind, but because of Corona, this couldn't have been executed. But I still feel it was a great season, and super thankful to our sponsors and everyone else who helped all throughout the season. You know, I also have to take Ambi Chiniwala's name in this, which I did not earlier, because she had also been so supportive, because she was also one of the sponsors, and then she mentioned, when Halloween didn't happen, the way she took it was also very nice, and I feel this second season ka one of the best episodes was Emily's episode, because she legit spoke about things which were so tabooed. It's not easy to talk about
Yeah.
toxic family, and I feel that she's such an amazing personality. She has worked so hard in life, and the fact that she's now engaged. So so if you are listening, Ambi, congratulations from Team Ramble
Congratulations.
God. And everyone, like who helped us throughout, like I said, the girls who helped, Anchal, Anushka, Rashi, Bhumika, Anam, Neil Preksha for the biggest, the rambling teapot, the life-size rambling teapot. Am I forgetting somebody's name? I'm just I said Bhumika, I think I've taken mostly everybody's name,
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
But if I'm forgetting somebody's name, guys, I still love you. I just forgot, okay? And of course, our Don't Call Me Princess's muse, Kevin, for his presence. Then also all the constant presence of Vikas behind the scenes, and us not appreciating him well enough for that. We love you, Vikas. And yeah, we love you.
We love you.
Yeah, so and most importantly, I feel that it is the city of Surat, because it's a content which is made in Beckham is not content. It's just there. Nobody is listening, nobody is watching. But the very fact that there's so much, popularity, so much everybody is talking about us, good way or bad way, whatever it is, it's okay. But the fact that they are, it means that we have made an impact somewhere. And I am thankful to lovers, haters, everyone, because as long as we have listens, right, guys, and shares and followers. So on a very, very positive note that way, in a very, very negative time frame of coronavirus hitting us again, we come to the end of season 2 finale of the Rambling Teapot Chats over Samara Chai. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next season. 1, 2, 3, stay gold!